Absu! Vinny, Vinny, do you like Mac DeMarco? I do, I like Sac DeMarco, he's good. So there's a new update. I think there's a new level, there's, a new character, there's a bunch of stuff. Let's see, ARMS update. Splatfest-like event. So we got a spirit fighter. Missing, I believe his name is Missing No. Missango. I don't know his stuff. But he's got a whole set of arms, so I want to check him out. Don't you love it when you go to a website and it just immediately loads an ad on a different, like, page? Or don't you love it when you go to a website and it says, please disable ad block, and then it loads an ad that you can't get out of? So, new arena, new Splatfest-like event, new arms. Keep in mind I haven't played this in a while. I'm fucked. I don't know, like, how to activate the dude's special. Oh my god, arms, please. Okay, it's gotta slowly kind of come back to me. This arm is weird. The default arm is so strange. Oh shit, there's the spirit. I get it now, kind of. Kind of. This dude's just biding his time. Ooh, what is that? Come on. Yeah, kill. Ooh, why did I do that? Damn. I was really hoping I could just, like, fucking surprise him, juke him from behind, juke him. Couldn't juke. The glove is a homing scorpion. That sounds good. So everyone's Missango tonight, of course. Let's take a look at this. You know, as you do, homing scorpions. Have you played Clown Lady yet? I have. There we go. Yep. Good. Good! Good! No. Wow. Dude's like figuring it out. No, don't get it over here. No, I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. I don't want it! Someone in chat named Volbono wants to know, is Vubo gonna play Mayro today? It's getting late. We'll see. We'll see how much ARMS I end up playing. With a name like Volbono, I understand why you want to see Mayro. Could happen. But it's nice that they're still supporting ARMS and for free. Also, you know, there's never any amiibos for this game. Did you notice that? Let's see, what do I want? Yeah, let's try this. I guess they need to test the game out first as an IP, as a franchise, as a property, before they start producing a million toy figurines. I wouldn't be surprised if this game is just a one-off and they never do a sequel. This isn't cool. No. No. I think, the game sold over 1 million units. So that could be enough for a sequel, but I think maybe they were hoping they could push this a little bit more. But they're also still doing DLC, so maybe they're taking note of how many people come back to the game every time they release an update. But this year is so fucking packed with shit on the Switch. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of ARMS fans just don't come back to the game because they've got too much other shit to play. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of the people I'm playing against today have not stopped playing the game since it came out. No, and I need to be strong. I need that piss. Bad block. Good block. Good grab. Just gonna, like, commentate my own fight here. Vubo wins! Fight hard style, don't take a shit, only give shits. I like that bird. Bird skull. But you know, as much as I like the new character, we need the inflation clown. Vinny, are you gonna get the new Pokemon or Xenoblade? No, I'm not gonna be doing that. A couple people have been asking me about Ultra Sun and Moon, but I'm just not feeling it. I feel like, you know, I played a lot of Pokemon Moon last year, and I don't want to play another Pokemon game right away. And not, you know, a slight upgrade. Wow. Yeah, look at the clown! Dumb. And the reason I'm not into Xenoblade is because I remember they did... I don't think I really want to play like another 100-hour RPG at the moment, and a series I've never played before. I considered it early on because I thought it looked really cool, and I was into the world, I was into the mechs and everything. What happened was, it's bad timing, for one, because I just don't have the need for the game right now, and two, when they revealed the, they did that Nintendo Direct and they showed the battle system, I was like, I don't think I really have the patience for this. Like, it looks great, and I know it looks like it has a lot of depth and it's gonna be cool as fuck for a lot of people that want that, but I don't think I really want that. And just the style itself is not really my thing. But let's just say if it came out during a drought, I probably would have heavily considered it. Come on, get clowned. Get clowned. Ooh, jumped right into that. Vinny, you played Breath of the Wild and loved it. Don't knock something just because it's anime art. Did I say that? No, I didn't say that. Incorrect. So first, apparently I hate the PlayStation controller. Now I apparently hate anything and everything anime. Despite loving the fucking Blade Runner anime thing and the Castlevania anime thing. I mean, that's not what I'm talking about when I say style. But that Nintendo Direct for Xenoblade didn't really do anything for me. Sorry. And I'm a Nintendo fan. You know, I like to play what they've got on their system. I don't really want to play Xenoblade, and it's because of a couple of reasons. You know, not the least of which is the battle system, which was kind of confusing and intimidating. Umbrella said I got put off by the 50-minute trailer during the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, me too. But even, you know what? Even if that trailer never happened, I still probably would have said to myself, this is not the time for this game. Because we just got a bunch of fucking games in a row. There's Zelda DLC coming out in December, apparently. It's up to me. It's all up to me, guys. Oh, you cock! Like, oh! Vinny, at least listen to the music. Some of it sounds like Chrono Trigger. Mitsuda did a great job at it. Some of it got leaked. I'll tell you what, Yasunori Mitsuda is like my favorite or second favorite composer of all time in the video game world, so I would absolutely be down to listen to that game's soundtrack. Vinny, I've been hearing that info on Zelda's DLC will be on the Game Awards. When's that? Vinny, I didn't mean to sound rude. I probably should have used a kappa. That's okay. It's all good. Thanks for saying so. But intent is really okay. So not only is it hard in text, it's not even easy to figure out like intent and have a good conversation just through voice. Like you almost need a like face-to-face conversation to really get, you know, like the full like range of, oh okay, I can interpret that, or oh it's just a conversation. But text is almost impossible. So no, I'm not upset. You don't want to go for me. No, you don't want to attack me. I'm a clown. Yeah. Aw, man. Alright, guys, here's a fucking spinner. We can't hit each other. God damn it. Let's see. Alright, so we did the clown. I'm gonna go backwards and just use a bunch of different characters. It's still fun once you get into it. Definitely a fun game, and I had a lot of fun with it when this was like one of the 4 games available on the Switch. What's your most anticipated game right now? Spelunky 2? Well, Metroid we don't know anything about. Well, then again, I guess we don't know anything about Spelunky either. So yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is cool. Spelunky 2. Communication Error sounds like a good game. Alright, this is new.
Yes, yes, yes!
Jesus. Get a lot of arms now. Let's get some arm crates going. Please purchase $69.99 worth of ARMS credits to continue unlocking ARMS. There we go. Level up. What? Oh. No shit. I've never seen that before. The ones you have to jump to get in this mode. Then again, I don't think I've ever done the long timer. Ah. Shit. So yeah, you just unlock all the other arms for all the other characters. One random, one at a time. Also, there's a big empty space there, so there could be another character. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't any crossover. I know I've talked about this before, but you would think a game like this, like an untested IP, would have some kind of Nintendo crossover. And I think we may have discussed what characters would be good, but if not, let's do that again. So chat, what characters from Nintendo's pre-established universe would you like to see in ARMS? Lanky Kong? That's the best, clearly that's the best option, I think. Waluigi could be good because he's a lanky motherfucker too. Captain Falcon? What would his arms look like? Little Mac? Mike Tyson, of course, yeah. Someone in chat said Batman. To which I say, ah yes, the classic Nintendo character, Batman. Would have nice, stretchy arms. I feel like Max Brass is like a 13-year-old kid who like took an aging serum, but never fully matured. It's like Big with Tom Hanks, like that kind of thing. Hey, whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, why are you guys picking on me? Come on! I'm a 13-year-old. Fuck, God. I didn't know I was playing a porno tonight. Next time I'll make sure a game doesn't have a gangbang in it before I stream it. Did someone just say Tropical Hot Dog Night? My vote, also I have another character vote for ARMS. Float Mammoth from Skyrim. Yeah, can you just say uh-oh into the microphone like a bunch? What's the song? We haven't wrote it yet. Just say, oh. Like, you just made the biggest mistake, Poopy, in your life, and you're really, really upset about it. And just say, oh, a couple times, and we'll write a song around that. Having a hard time hitting this fucker. Yeah! Yeah, thrust! I feel like Max Brass and Captain Falcon would make good friends. Yahuda. Hi. Okay. Still a good game. I'll do Max Brass one more time, and then I'll go to Helix and a couple other characters. But yeah, I'm having fun. What would be more fun would be a foreskin match with Waluigi as a referee. None are more qualified than he. Gotta learn how to wrangle the force. Fuck! So what new characters for Smash Brothers did we get this year from Nintendo? I have a few suggestions. Springman and Helix from this game. Obviously, you're gonna need some Inklings in the next Smash Brothers because they were not in Smash 4. Mario with Cappy. Maybe Rivali. Or the fish. What's the fish's name from Breath of the Wild? Ridley. Ridley Scott? No, he's not Nintendo. Bob from Stranger Things? Okay. Pink, Gold, Peach. Sidon, right, Sidon. And there's a couple. There's definitely a couple. He thick. That's disappointing to hear. That's a name I've not heard in a long time. Right now, I've got maximum pound on my side. should call my character Max Pound. That's clever, right? Oh, wasted! Squan Dog Millionaire! Yeah! That's good pound. I think Doom Guy would be a great fit for Smash Brothers. If we could do Solid Snake, we could get the Doom Guy. We could get the Doom Guy. Give him a rocket launcher. He doesn't have to have any of the things that shoot bullets. Give him the plasma rifle, give him the rocket launcher, give him the BFG as the ultimate. You could do any of the energy weapons and the explosive weapons. Because Snake, when they did Snake in Smash Brawl, they didn't want to give him a gun. So they gave him the rockets and grenades and, like, hand-to-hand combat. You've got the glory kills. You know, there's definitely, I mean, if you're gonna... Oh, I keep forgetting to choose characters. If you're gonna do Doom Guy, I think it's very possible. You'd want the shotgun, the double barrel. That's, like, really iconic for Doom Guy. Doom Marine, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, good dodge. That was a really fucking good dodge. Shit! Damn. Started out okay. Doom Guy is too M-rated to be toned down. Yeah, that's a good point. But then again, I mean, Metal Gear Solid was a pretty fucking brutal game. Snapping people's necks. Shooting people in the back of the head while they're pissing. The Brutals for Smash? I'd prefer not to have the Brutals in a Smash Brothers game, but thanks. Oh yeah, then there's Bayonetta. Bayonetta hit just fine in Smash Brothers. Bayonetta's, you know, like slicing people in two and shit. I guess, yeah, you lose the gore. If you're gonna, like, bring Doom Marine down to Nintendo level, you do have to lose a lot of gore. That could take the piss out of it a little bit. Why do you hate the Brutals so much? I don't like their design. I just think they look stupid. And their voices are kind of dumb, too. You may learn I'm slightly prejudiced against video game rabbits. Try not to grab when someone's got their ultra. Nathan for you confirmed for Smash Brothers 5. When I founded Microsoft, 80s, we had computers the size of a room. I mean, I just don't think there's a shortage of characters. There's plenty of nostalgia trip characters. You could go back to, like, classic styles of characters. You could do Burger Time. There's still Waluigi. You know, there is Ridley. There's plenty of stuff. They could put in a solid 10 characters that people would like that are all first party. But I think the future of Smash Brothers is going to be the third party stuff. I think we're going to see a lot more collaboration. Maybe some more Final Fantasy characters, maybe Chrono eventually, right? A man can dream. And then you have characters like, you know, maybe even like mascots from other systems will eventually make their way. Maybe Sony and Nintendo will make peace at some point and we'll get a Crash Bandicoot appearance. I think a lot of fighting game stuff, like, so we had Street Fighter. I think we could see more fighting game stuff in there. Maybe some more Street Fighter characters, who knows? And then one thing I liked that they did with the DLC characters was the attempt to... This character's name is Clussy. I just noticed that her name is Clussy. Ooh, that fucking bird. Nintendo and Sony aren't really competing right now, though. The fans think they are. My favorite thing about the most recent generation of consoles is that, like, whenever Xbox or Sony, like, releases a new system, or when the Switch came out, everyone on Twitter, I know it's a PR move and I know it's just a tweet, but it's, like, so different than how fucking hostile things used to be, where they're just, you know, congratulate each other. Congrats on the launch. Simple shit like that. And I think Phil Spencer is a big part of why that is going on. Phil Spencer, I don't really care for my Xbox very much. I don't care for Xbox in general. I've had one since 360. And, you know, I've had my fun with him. But I think Phil Spencer is actually legitimately trying to, you know, connect gamers with each other. And he's just a fan of gaming, not just of Microsoft. Fucking Elijah. Ooh, I couldn't jump out of the way at the time. I can form complete sentences. If you give me a couple minutes, I swear I can do that. Block, Helix. Oh, fucking hell. Shit. But yeah, more, I know Phil is definitely behind the idea of, like, Banjo being in Smash Brothers. I don't think he would have a problem getting some of the rare stuff that we loved. Like Conquer, maybe not Conquer, but like Banjo, maybe some... I guess just Banjo. But I wouldn't be surprised if that happens eventually. I mean, it's still good cross-promotion at the end of the day. Pierce Brosnan for Smash. I was gonna say maybe Perfect Dark, like Joanna Dark, but nah, that wouldn't work. Where the Clussy at? No, not me. Ow! Really get my shit kicked in. I'll try Mechanica again. Rusty, I notice you're very... I read your chat messages. You really go hard on the Western versus Eastern stuff when you talk about video games. Like, it almost seems like you're hung up on it completely. What's going on there? I see it almost every day. Like whatever game I play, it's like, ha, Western games, am I right? Or whatever, you know, or Eastern, whatever, I don't know. The point is, I like your chat messages, but that is definitely something I've noticed. I guess I just don't think about it as much as you. Love can conquer all. Remember that. I don't even know what that means, really. Surprised Vinny even recognizes people in a chat this big. Well, you tend to notice like the frequent chatters. You know, there's certain names that stand out a little bit. There's people that will at me a lot. There are people that actually contribute a lot of useful things to the conversation that I can bounce off of, who have been on the stream long enough to know what kind of stuff I like to respond to, which is good. But sometimes, you know, you notice a lot. Sometimes you notice a lot. Ooh. Mechanica tried so hard, she just wanted to be a part of the ARMS competition, so she built herself a robot. Ooh! Oh! Vinny, have you ever thought of doing a fan meet? We've had plenty of meetings at conventions. Speaking of which, there's gonna be a charity convention I'm going to in December. I forget the day. I think you just go to toomanygames.com. It's the same convention center, but it's a charity thing. It's one day only. It's just on a Sunday. And, it's pretty cheap, but I think it's like gifts for gamers, like underprivileged kids, I think. But, I'll do the research and I'll get back to you. I want to make sure I get it right before I tell you exactly what it is. But it's not a normal thing to be, like, exonerated and adored, and I don't really particularly care for it very much, so I tend to keep that kind of stuff to conventions. We used to do, like, meetups every now and then, but then it got, like, too kind of, like, crazy, got too big, and, I'd rather just kind of live my normal life and reserve all that stuff for fantasy life, which is conventions. And, you know, being a little bit more on the introverted side of the tracks, I'd prefer to just keep to my own. We did go to Six Flags, yeah, but there was only like 8 people there, and that was kind of cool because we got a chance to actually talk and hang out. And just when I didn't want to talk to someone, we would just ride a roller coaster. That was fun.
Love and peace.
Totally understand. A lot of people in one place just for you could totally feel overwhelming. One of the reasons I didn't go to Comic-Con this year is because at Comic-Con we would do an unofficial just random meetup wherever, and that would turn into all of us outside, like two, 3 dozen people outside gathered around me in a semicircle, which it's just weird. And it's like, I feel like I have to entertain everyone. And I'd rather, if I'm at like a table at a convention that I usually go to, I can meet people one-on-one and not have the semicircle effect happen. And that's... Oh, yeah, so the Comic-Con semicircle is something I'd like to avoid. Plus, every year I get sick at Comic-Con. Every fucking year, without fail. Which I blame on the semicircle. Learn to juggle. Oh, I've learned to juggle. When you're talking to 2 dozen people at the same time, and people are like interrupting other people to have a conversation, and it's just like a free-for-all, you learn to juggle pretty quickly. These aren't kindergarten circle dances. Ooh, fucking good grab. Oh, counter grab! Somehow. Or maybe, wait, what, did I do the grab? I don't even know what the hell just happened. That was Venus.
Yeah.
Vinny, have you decided on Bloodborne yet? I've definitely considered Bloodborne. I've had, someone emailed me and said that I would like it, and that it's not as difficult as Dark Souls. Other people said it was difficult and really frustrating, and the last thing I want to do is frustrate my audience with my level of skill. You know, one of the reasons I don't do Dark Souls is because it would just be fucking frustrating. For you. And me too, but for all of us. And full-blown backseating. Yeah, let's not forget the one time I did stream Dark Souls, and people were... That is a game people are very passionate about, and I played it the wrong way. And people got so very, very, very upset. And I wonder, like, do I need that? Is that, like, gonna be a full thing? Like a full... like, 10-part or more series of just frustration and me having to tell people, chill the fuck out? Have you considered Horizon Zero Dawn? Oh, I've certainly considered that. In fact, that was one of the games for PS4 that I was super interested in before I had a PS4. So, maybe. Also, I think we may be in for a Sanic stream on Monday. Just saying. So for anyone who's been asking about that. Oh, don't push me into that. Ah, fuck. So, yeah, as for Bloodborne in relation to the Dark Souls thing of, like, the backseating and the frustration and anger, you know, I want to do the right thing for myself and for the stream. So I'm thinking about it, but the game looks fucking awesome. And it's got, like, Lovecraftian, like, cool fucking eldritch shit. So, I mean, there's a possibility. Do you know how frustrated some people get when I say the word possibility? Crazy. Yeah. Vinny, I have to admit, I get really angry. Well, at least you can admit it. Crash Bandicoot Collection. I heard that game series did not age very well. But let's just say, maybe not this year, but next year when we have like a little bit of a lull in the game releases, I would consider, yeah, I know, lull. I would consider doing more PS4 games. For sure. And that includes Crash. Knack 2, baby. We got this. Come on! I like when the bird opens its mouth. Like the bird is ready to go. Look, you see? Ah. Vinny, can we talk about cube? I loved it. The most interesting thing to me is that the math wasn't jargon. It was solvable and fairly simple. So we watched Cube last night, and that's a movie that, well, it starts off in a cube, and there's cube things and rooms in the cube. It's a bit uncomfortable. A bit awkward. Ending's a little disappointing, but really entertaining and stupid and fun. And there are 2 sequels. One's called Cube 2 Hypercube. And the other one I think is called Cube 0. So, it's just this fucking movie where they're stuck in a cube and they have to figure out how to get out of the cube. That's it. That's the story, but people die because there's traps in the cube, and there's flame, and there's acid, and things that cut you into little pieces. And there's betrayal in the cube, too. Don't forget about the betrayal. There's a game on Steam, I think called Half Dead, that's actually like, it's Cube the game, and it's a multiplayer, like, survive the cube rooms. And I think, I brought it up to some of my mods, and we're gonna look into it. Because it looks so stupid. But wonderfully stupid. Damn it. Alright, Twin Tell, me and you. Yes! It's happening! Come on, get my arm back! I need my arm! Yeah! I don't know if I should play Mario now, because then it's just gonna be another video. It's gonna be a half-hour Mario stream. How about this? I'll play this for 10 more minutes. We'll check out a couple other characters, and then I'm gonna call it a night so I can, get some sleep. Sorry. Don't worry, Mario will have a substantial stream, and I'm about to hit 500 moons, which means new things are on the horizon for Mario. There's plenty of stuff that we haven't seen yet. I also have a, so Hand of Fate 2, the devs emailed me and sent me a code to give away. So I actually bought the game and played it just because I wanted to, and then they liked what I did, they liked the stream, and they were like, hey, do you want a code for your community? I was like, you fucking bet your ass I do. No, put me in the juice. I need the juice! So I mentioned earlier I was watching this channel. So I like finding like a new YouTube channel that has a lot of good stuff on it. And I don't remember the channel. Let's see the name of it. The name of the channel is I still don't know. I'll let them fight it out. It's N64 Glenn Plant. N64 Glenn Plant does old N64 game reviews, like 10 to 15 minutes per review, and he reviews a lot of really obscure ones and some not great ones too. But it brought me back because I haven't seen Battle Tanks or like The World Is Not Enough in years. It brought me back to a simpler time. Well, it's a good thing I was checking the internet and not playing, because it actually gave me an advantage. Will it be a Squan Dog? Oh, and we might have a Squan Dog here, folks. This could be very embarrassing. Thank God. So what other games did I watch the review of? I'm trying to think of games on the N64 that I rented. Because there's a lot of games I totally forgot about, like San Francisco Rush, which was a surprisingly great racing game on the N64. That game I rented a bunch. Chameleon Twist, remember that one? That one kind of sucked. But for the time, it was okay. Just didn't control very well. There was Sarge's Heroes, Gex 64, which was not a great port. Chopper Attack. Your clus has arrived. Nonagon Infinity opens a door. Nonagon Infinity opens a door. Wait for the answer to open the door.
Super duper!
How'd that happen? Like, what the fuck? Someone in chat just wrote, that guy probably thought you were good. Vinny, what studios have reached out to you in the past to promote their games? A lot. A lot of indie studios. Almost every day I get a key for an indie game. If we're talking about, like, offered money, only a couple. But I don't do those. In fact, I even have a disclaimer in my email contact form now that says I do not do paid promotions, but people still keep trying to give me money to play their fucking games and give them good reviews. And I'm not gonna do that, so... If we're talking about just giving me a game key, that's no problem. I email back, I'm like, can I be honest about this game if I don't like it? If they say yes, then I play the game on stream. If I like the game. But we're talking like, yeah, almost everyone except, like, Blizzard and Nintendo. At one point, EA actually tried to send me keys. I don't think they liked me, so they stopped. That's good. And then they go through Screenwave, too. which is the YouTube network I'm on, and they'll contact them to contact me to give me keys. So yeah, there's like kind of a... I like that victory. There's been a lot of different types of companies that have sent me stuff, and that includes some of the bigger ones. Rockstar just sent me LA Noire. If I want it, they said if you want this, you can have it on the Switch, but I'm not going to accept that because I'm not going to play it. So I wasn't really as cool as LA Noire looks. I don't think I'm interested enough to take the key and feel obligated to stream it. There's too much other shit. Maybe in the future I'll check it out, but there's just too much other shit. I don't, I'm good right now. I'm good. But most devs are really, most publishers are really understanding and chill if I'm like, listen, I can't do this the way you want me to do this. I'm very specific in the way I like to stream. Are you okay with that? And most of the time they're fine with it. Most of the time. Hey, speaking of cool stuff from Nintendo, did you hear about that streamer that streamed Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon today? The Australian streamer who got his channel banned because Nintendo issued a DCMA or DMCA. Even though the game is currently out in Australia and it was not illegal to do what he did. Worster. It was a cock-up. It was just a total cock-up. I hope it's resolved. But I'm not gonna even say that was... I'm not gonna say that was like malicious. I'm gonna say it was just plain ignorant on Nintendo's part. Because they are so tight about the streaming that they jumped the gun. They jumped the gun and it sucked. Someone said it was resolved. Is that true? I hope it was resolved. He's streaming it right now. Good. There is justice. I'm glad. I'm glad Twitch or whoever took care of it. I know Twitch gets a lot of shit and they've got their problems and they got a long way to go. But they definitely look out for some of their people. Some. And then there's also the, the new features that they add. Like, they just added, like, a stream summary thing that I think was really cool. So, I don't know. I've had good experiences, but I've seen plenty of, things that kind of sucked, too, but I'm glad that this situation was resolved. Because that was bullshit. And I hope Nintendo apologizes to the dude, too. They made a great system. What did Donkey say? They made great games, they made a great system, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing with business? That's a terrible paraphrase. Anyway, I'm not even putting the effort into ARMS right now, so I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I lost my train of thought, my concentration. But yeah, I kind of, again, I've not had any personal bad experiences with Twitch, and a lot of the, I mean, yeah, sure, in the early days there was a lot of lag. I guess we're doing one more by accident. There was a lot of lag in the early days. That was the biggest issue, getting disconnected, and I don't have that issue anymore. So, that's something. Anytime I went to one of the Twitch staff with an issue, they pretty much resolved it like the next day. So, I don't know. Compared to what's going on with YouTube, I've had less issues with Twitch by far. And I know that's... some people would look at that as like an imbalance in the force. But I'm just telling it from my experience. Yeah, but even when I wasn't Vinesauce Vinny, so to speak, even when I didn't have what I have now, they were still pretty helpful with me in the early days. So... like, I know about the videos, but I can only speak from my experience. Back when I was Vinesauce Marty, that's correct, yeah. Man, those were the days. I miss being Vinesauce Marty. Alright. So yeah, new update. The game is still fun. It's a game I kind of suck at, but I enjoy it. Sorry for the lack of Mayro, but we will do that soon. Maybe tomorrow. So, I hope you enjoyed watching my my comparison stream, but also the ARMS. It was good, and we'll return to ARMS maybe next update in like another 3 months. We'll see. So, let's do some art, and we'll get the fuck out of here.